Well, hello, everybody. Can you hear me okay? If you can hear me, okay, put a one in the chat. Okay, thank you. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I guess I scheduled it for 6:15, but in my mind I thought I scheduled it for 6:30. So, how is everybody? It has been a while, hasn't it? So, hi Chris, Nico, Deb, Anna, Lake, Crime. Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Linda. I saw Hope. And I saw Cat Lover. Kaleidoscope. And I think I got everybody. And I saw my hubby. Yes, like it has been. Hey, Kathy. It's been a long while, 10 months to be exact. I looked to see when my last video was. Yeah. Um, I'm just going to tell you real short just to catch up. I stepped away for a while just because I was, there was just so much drama, and um, then the biggest reason, uh, my mama's health has went downhill. So, she's my priority. So I've been taking care of her. Um, and then we all caught COVID. No, I think that came beforehand. I can't remember. And then since COVID, I think we've all been sick a couple times with respiratory, and there's just always been, and then I've thought about, you know, doing a live chat here and there, and then every time, something just told me no, and I'm sure that was the Lord's voice telling me that. Um, and then of course there might have been some sort of drama going on, and I just didn't want no part of that. But yeah, I'm pretty much just, hey, Taff. Hope I haven't missed anybody else. When I talk, I'm not always looking at chat, um, but that is that. Um, but yeah, it's been a long time. I was like, I want to see how long it's been. So I looked back my last video 10 months ago. So, how is everybody? I hope you've all been good. I don't know if my notifications, a lot of people are not, um, their notifications aren't working, which is not really anything new for YouTube. I didn't know if mine would go out or not. I've missed you guys too, Deb. I really have. Hey, PA girl. How are you? Yeah, Taff. Um, I've 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 changed my mods just because I really had too many. I had a ton. So no, nothing against anybody. Just I really did. I had a ton. Um, did you, Anna? Good, good. I'm glad. I shared it in my group just in case. Um, good, Hope. Good. So, um, Dana, hello, girl. Thank you. So I don't know. I mean, let's just chat. Let's catch up. If anybody's got any questions for me, we can start there. Um, or if you have something, that's on your mind you want to talk about, just free for all, I guess. I mean, let's see where it heads. I hope my background noise isn't bothering you guys. Surprisingly, my African Grey is being quiet, but the Amazon's the one you hear talking in Spanish, I think. Can you hear me? Lake, I'm not ready for the heat. I think it went straight to summer. I like the weather we're having now. I mean, we're supposed to be getting storms. I hope it doesn't knock us out. But I like the 60s and 70s, even though I'm cold all the time, but I can't take the humidity. Okay, was I breaking up or anything? Hi, Kay. I hope I haven't missed anybody else coming in. I get chatting and. You did, Kay? Oh, I got my messages. I've got my Facebook Messenger turned off. One, because I am just super busy with my mom, and another, because I was getting calls, messenger calls. You know how you can do that, like in the middle of the night, like 1 or 1:30, and I didn't hear it because I was out. I take my night meds and I'm out, but my hubby did, and he goes to bed super early because he has to get up at like 2:30. So woke him up. He couldn't go back to sleep, and so I just shut it off. Um, well, her health is pretty bad, Dana. Um, she's got rheumatoid arthritis, degenerative arthritis. Um, she's got her kidney issues, and then but she can't be on her feet for more than like a minute, or her legs get weak. She's fallen twice now. Yeah, twice now. I was thinking 2 or 3. Um, but she loses feeling in her right leg. And yeah, so I mean, she has a good spirit, about it and everything. But really, like, hmm. Well, in a way, that doesn't surprise me. Hi, Ancy. How are you? Yeah, we're Anna, we're expecting severe storms with hail even. I hope I'm not missing comments. No, I probably am. It was hot here yesterday and the day before. Um, I I had to turn the air on finally yesterday. I can do without the air until you know. Um, well, I can actually do without it for a good while. Now my mom and her breathing issues, and then my husband, we fight over it. Yes, it is, Dana, and I have been praying for your mom as well. Um, we got Kathy. I don't think it was a bad storm, but we got a lot of rain. I think it thundered a couple times because my labradoodle is terrified of, and yeah, but I don't think it was really bad, super bad, anyways. Okay, I will address this um, just once and really fast. Okay, guys. Um, I This will probably come to you guys as a shock, but I don't watch a lot of Delphi anymore. Just because it really did get pretty crazy and drama and you know, um, and I'm subscribed to very very few people in Delphi that does Delphi. Um, of course, Incog. Um, I'm subscribed to her. Um, and then there's a couple newer channels that I watch, and then there's one that was in my feed today. They must have changed their name. They had my interview on there, and they gave me credit for it too. Um, but I haven't been watching a lot on Delphi. It's just so crazy, in my opinion. Okay, but uh, this is just my opinion. I don't think either of the Kleins are on that bridge. I think they may be involved, but I don't think either one of them are on that bridge. That's just my opinion. Um, I think, other than that, my theory is pretty much the same as it always has been. And hey, Sharon, and if you guys have been watching me, and most of you have been from the beginning, then you know that I have always thought there was more than one involved, and now I think it's going to lead to something bigger. Um, I don't know if any of you guys watched Ken Main's Unsolved No More, but I think he did. Okay, he put out a video about the Kleins, and then was it the next day or 2 days later, he found out about the search warrant. So he put out another um, video. But the day he put the one out about the Kleins, he said, Ellie knows way more than we do, and he thinks they know who it is. And that's one thing I have always thought, and I still do. I really do. So now on to Ron Logan. I think, and I'll bet that a lot of people, my phone blew up, guys. I mean, my phone blew up, and I'm not talking about like my friends. Actually, I got messages from my friends, stay off of YouTube. Don't watch this, don't watch that. Because they knew I care a lot for Ron, or cared a lot for Ron. They knew it would probably upset me. Um, but I mean, I got my phone blew up from people I haven't talked to and I don't know how long, about it. And this, a lot of this, and I watched Gray and Chasing Truth. Like they said, or he said, this isn't new news. I mean, we knew most of it. We knew that he lied, not about his alibi, but how he got there. Because a lot of people are saying that he lied about his alibi. So to clarify that, he lied how he got there. And some people, the media, news reporters, who should, you would think, do their research, couldn't even get, when he passed away, right, the year. And he violated his probation for driving while suspended. He was not violated for drinking and driving. But everybody's saying that and so on. But people are going to say what they want to say or what. Anyways, it's old news, except for the parts they said about the crime scene. Nothing else was new. They had 2 years while he was in prison. They searched his house. They searched his garage. They probably searched his barn. I don't know why, they keep saying outbuildings unless they are saying his garage and barn's outbuildings, because that's all that's on his property. He doesn't have any. But they searched all that. They took all his guns. They took his knives. They took, But all that stuff was returned. And do you know how fast it was returned to him? And even his truck, too. So, but they had 2 years while he was in prison to investigate. And then they had the last 5 years. If they were going to charge him, if they thought he was the guy on the bridge or involved, they would have. Because trust me, that FBI agent, in my opinion, or somebody, sure wanted him to be. So that's all I'm going to say about it. I just want him to be able to rest in peace, Oh, and the other is, I don't know anybody in their right mind, and Ron Logan was very much in his right mind. I don't know anybody that would do such a can't even say the word, heinous crime and leave those poor little girls on their own property. That would be ridiculous. But Anyways, but I'm not gonna, over and over and over and over defend him and argue with people about it. I think I did that for 5 years. I'm not gonna do that. In my heart, I know, you know. I hope that was good enough, PA girl. Um, the other thing is I don't really want to talk about Delphi. Um, other than I really wish and I hope and I pray that these people on the internet that are being so hateful and so mean to the families and cutting Kelsey down like they are would stop. But that's why I'm not going to talk about Delphi, because I think right now the families don't really, I think they're really hurting. I think they're upset, and I don't think they, you know. So I missed comments because I've been talking. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, IVI. I'm sorry I missed you. I'm sorry if I missed anybody else. If I missed a comment, can you put it in there again? Let's see. Anna says, a bottom line on Delphi is the killer is a serial killer type, no matter how many others might be involved. Research underwear thieves in the area might find the killer. Oh, and another thing, if you guys didn't watch Ken Mains, you might want to, because he pointed out what could be signatures, and I thought that was really good. Um, I'm sorry. My daughter-in-law's texting me. Anyway, so yeah, you might want to watch him. He's pretty good. Yeah, he is IBI. Okay, so how far behind am I? uh, yeah, that's my opinion too, Nico. It really is. And I mean, part of it is me being biased, but I mean, I've tried to look at it different angles, and I mean, there's just, you know, oh, I read that wrong at first, Crime. I thought you said, I said, never mind. I'm not even going to say what I thought you said. I will. I, yes, Ken Mains is great. And then I thought it said, I like his bedroom. I do need new glasses. True, Hope. True. Except, I mean, I don't want to say that I don't want to like disagree with the agent or anything. But then again, I guess I will be when I say this, and this is going to be the last thing I say about Delphi. But when she said they didn't fight back, it's just hard for me to believe that Libby did not fight back. Okay, crime. Take care. Thanks for coming. No, yes, that's fine, PA girl. Um, I mean, I'm not saying I'll never talk about it again or anything. I just, for right now, um, I, my heart breaks for Kelsey. It really does. Um, I just, I mean, it does. I just don't, I don't, I don't get it. That's true, Anna. That's true. Um, so which brings me to I've I've really missed you guys a lot, and I don't know how often I'll be able to, come on. I I don't think it'll be weekly. Um, my grandson is living with my son, but him and his wife have to be to work so early in the morning, and of course we want to keep him in the same school district. So they can't get him to school because they're already at work before he needs to get to school. And it's easier for me if he's here because I'm actually closer to his school, believe it or not, than me driving all the way into Lafayette to get him every day and taking him to school and then vice versa. So he's been staying with me through the week. Of course, he'll be out uh, pretty soon. So that kind of keeps me busy too through the week. It's my oldest, of course. Um, but those of you that pray, just pray for me because I don't know if I'll just come on and we'll just do live chats and we'll just discuss, things or cases that you guys want to talk about. And it's kind of difficult for me to explain it in the way. I mean, it's in my head, but I don't know because, when you're just a subscriber and you're out there, you get a whole new perspective. It's way different than when you're a creator. And um and some of you know that I didn't know another case could suck me in so much, but Summer Wells case really did. And I don't know why this is. And I hear a lot of creators ask this question. I see a lot of subs ask it, and I ask myself this question. Why is it that some cases just take off so fast and get so much coverage, you know, and others just fall by the wayside. And it's, you know, and some people might say, well, you know, I mean, I know we've talked about race before, but it's not necessarily the reasons either. I mean, it can be just, I mean, you can compare Summer's case to, right off the top of my head, Frank Young. Um, the same with Delphi. I mean, why is it though? But anyway, so in the mornings, after I get back, the first thing I do, I'm waiting on my mama to get up, and I can get her things that she needs. Come home, get my second cup of coffee. And if she's not already got a video up, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Michelle After Dark, Summer Wells. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I think she's a really good creator. And so on my free time, when I have time, that's what I've been doing. You know, when I'm not in church or when I'm not in the Word, I've been watching Summer Wells. So I want to give a shout out to Michelle After Dark. If any of y'all are into Summer Wells, she's a good channel. And of course, Chasing Truth. I mean, there's a few others. I mean, they're just not popping up in my head. I've found some new ones recently. Nana's Angels, Crystal's Crime Time, Crime Lines, now Scott H. Um, I'm subscribed to a lot of people. Some are really good and factual. You know, you can be subscribed to YouTubers and how do I want to say this? There's so much drama. And I mean, I almost think Summer's Well community's got Delphi beat by, I mean, you want to talk about going real life, man, they go real life. Hey, Babs. It's just sad. But I hate seeing them go at each other, you know. But I think, I don't know why there's so much drama in the true crime community, but I've learned to realize that there just always will be. There just always will. Do you, Taff? Yeah, she's good. But I subscribe to a lot of channels. I don't agree with everything they all do, but I know that if I do subscribe to them, I know they truly, I've watched their content enough to know they truly do care about Summer. And then, if you know, if I don't, I mean, there's some I just won't even give a view to. And that's the thing I feel like, and I've said this before in Delphi, if you don't like a channel, just don't watch them. I don't know why it has to turn into bashing fest or this or that, but for each their own, I guess. So my thing is I don't know if I'm just going to do live chats and where we can just discuss. You guys can ask questions. I can let you know what I think, or vice versa. Or because my issue with doing the cases is I've watched this Summer Wells case, and for the first few months, I watched this family get bashed and beat up on so bad. And I really thought they were completely, totally innocent. I really did. And I really believed she was abducted. And it's still a possibility that she was. We don't know. Oh, yeah, cracking cases. Oh, yeah, buddy. Sorry. See, I knew I'd forget somebody. And we still don't really know. I mean, if we go by the facts, right? Because that's the problem. Really, the only fact is that she went missing on June 15th. She didn't die 9 days before. That's, that's the latest thing I've heard. Now, we do know the timeline is messed up. We do know that. But I'm not sure I feel the same way anymore. I know the parents have not made themselves look good, right? Right. But there's so many rumors. Oh, is a captain here? Well, hello, Captain. Didn't see him. I can only stop by for just a few. I just wanted to say hello. Well, hello, buddy. I hope you and I hope y'all are doing good. I miss you, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Where was I? You made me lose my train of thought, Cap. There's just so many rumors, you know? I mean, we don't have any facts. I mean, there's rumors that, I mean, there was a CPS statement put out, but there's no facts to it, but everybody believes it. But we don't know. Well, hi, Lisa. I didn't see you come in. See, I get talking, and I'm gonna tell you what about like chasing. She's excellent with. I mean, she can be talking, and her eyes are on that chat, and she's. But there's just so many rumors in that case, and there's so many people coming out of the woodwork, and then all these people that I'm gonna get beat up for this probably, but there's these people that, well, I started, I felt sorry for Candace, so I was her friend, and then they turn on her, and then they come out and they say all this and all this and that. Well, I don't believe them. I don't believe none of them people. I don't. Um, I'm just not. I think you guys know me for as long as I've been here. if it doesn't come from LE, I don't believe it. You better show me some good, hard evidence. Um, I mean, even if you interview somebody, it's still hearsay, right? I mean, you put somebody on your panel and they say, well, I saw Candace do this, or I heard Candace this, or Candace told me that. That's still hearsay, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. But I have seen, I mean, like I said, I know if I were in Candace's position, I would be doing a whole lot more. I mean, I know she's not making herself look good. I know things don't look good. I know, you know, um, as I made a comment about that today, because somebody wanted to go search her land. Ernie Shell, he's a YouTube creator. And she said, no, nobody's coming on my property. And I understand that. And I commented and I said, well, I would let LE come on my land over and over and over again, but I'm not going to let just anybody come on my land and search. I mean, there could be repercussions over that, you know. But so I understand that. But oh, and that's another YouTuber, Crime Stories Obsessed. Um, Now she showed messages that she spoke with Grandma Candy. So, I mean, that is receipts. Anyways, I guess I got off on a little tangent there, but what I'm saying is I don't know if I want to do cases anymore because I don't know if I can do them without being unbiased or without being judgmental. Um, you know, because I do believe in innocent until proven guilty with anybody. So, if you're doing a case, and you're making a statement or an opinion, or you see what I'm saying, guys? Am I making any sense? Well, a lot of people have, Anna. I mean, um, to be honest, a lot of people have. Um, there's a lot of people that will put Summer's name in the title and not even talk about Summer. You know, there's a lot of people exploiting her name. A lot of people. It's sad, but there's a lot of people doing it for Libby Nab too. Oh, I still got Cap's message up there. Pop your message up there for a minute, Anna, just so I could clear that. So let me ask you guys your opinion on this. Those of you, first of all, how many of you follow the Summer Wells case? Can you put a 1 in the chat if you do? And poor little baby, she just sucked me right in. Poor little thing. Okay. Go over here to YouTube. Why I can't? Oh, there we go. Can comment. So quite a few. Nico. Now I forgot what I was going to ask you guys. Um, I still got that brain fog from COVID, I think. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. Your opinion. Um, the latest statement was from John Pruitt, Detective John Pruitt, I think was his name. I know it was Pruitt. He said they've covered and went through all the data, all the GPS, everything, all the credible tips and everything, and they're no further now than they were from the beginning. How many of you think that is that the absolute truth? Because you know law enforcement is allowed to lie. Because I think he may be telling the truth. I hope he's not. But I think he could just be saying that so someone or whoever will think, oh, good, we're getting away with this. And they'll let their guard down. Yeah, that's true, Anna. I mean, I really hope he's lying. I really do. And then, of course, there's people that think law enforcement's not doing a good enough job. And I don't know that I am on that same page. You've got the TBI and the FBI involved. Yes. I think I don't think they deliberately did anything to her. I mean, this is just my thoughts. I think Candace might have fallen asleep or she wasn't paying attention. Summer did run off because we now know that she did do that a lot. And Candace just doesn't want to look like, well, I don't want people to think I'm, a bad mom and I wasn't watching my kid or whatever. And then I'm not sure what happened. I mean, I think she may have been abducted or because if she would run to the neighbors, she would run down to the road, anything could have happened. But we just don't know. We don't know. I think it was Doolittle Talks. I might be wrong. No, maybe it was Crystal. It was just yesterday, though. She showed, I bet it was 20 or 30 kids missing, all from Tennessee, maybe more. That's no coincidence, guys. Hi, Joni. I know. Hey, David. How are you guys? It's great to see you too. It is. Anna says, oh, I got to get back over here to StreamYard. No, that's not the one. See, there's a delay over here. Where did that go? I wonder if Summer had special places she would go when she left her home. A neighbor with kids, a neighbor who gave her treats, a place with baby farm animals. That's a good question. Yeah, that's true, Kat. Yep. So let's see. So most of you, Summer Wells and then Delphi. That's what you guys have been following pretty much. Lily Peters, that was sad. That was horrific. I know, Kat. I know. It's like no place is safe anymore. I mean, I won't live, I don't even leave my windows open at night. I heard about it, Kat, but I didn't really. Well, how about okay, I just saw something. I know you guys you all did follow the Casey White and Vicky White case, didn't you? The, um, yeah, I know. I, what did I just hear the other day that was the newest thing that came out about them? Oh, I caught an interview with a guy that he said his dog saved their lives. That he said he just knew they were dead, but his dog saved their life. The thing is I didn't know if that was this time, when him and Vicky were on the run, or if it was before he went to prison. Oh, see, those just break my heart, Dana. I just what did Deb say? Cat's responding. The little boy in the suitcase makes me so sad. How can no one? Oh, Deb, I know, right? I know that. Oh, Anna. um, I watch most of my videos because when I was doing cases, I would watch them on double speed. When I would um, watch my videos for my cases, I would watch them on double speed. So I don't do many lives. No, I don't have really time to, anyways. So when I do watch videos, it's in my free time or when I'm in bed at night. And so I'll watch videos, you know, after, not in the chat. Or I'll try to stop in sometimes and say, hey, just want to, or I'll listen sometimes if I'm driving. Well, I know when I found out they were in Evansville, Indiana, I thought, oh my gosh. But that was my fear, though, is that they would go to a home and take an elderly person or something hostage. And that was my fear when Paul Eder was on the run. Because I was afraid that he was going to go into some elderly person's home, and it may be one that doesn't go out very often. And so a neighbor wouldn't think anything if they didn't see her for a while. And I don't know why, but I was so fearful of that happening when Paul Eder was on the run. Yeah, it sure was strange with them too. Oh, goodness, Dana. Well, there was just a case Friday, they found her guilty. Crystal Cox, I believe was her name. Her and her boyfriend goes to trial next. He's 3 years old, and they'd been abusing him and stuff, but um, they'd punched him in his stomach and everything, and oh, it was just sad. And the jury found her guilty. I don't know. I'll never understand. I'll just never understand how somebody can hurt a child or an animal. I'll never understand. Babs, it's a Facebook group. It's Chris's Facebook group. I believe that's what they're talking about. I guess I should let them answer. Right, Nick. Right. I feel really bad for her mother, though. Vicky's mother. I pray for her. Well, I feel bad for his mom too, I guess. I mean, I do. He's trying to say he didn't know, though, right? He's trying to say that he didn't know she was doing that. Oh, yeah, I do have a question about that. Who called 911? They did? Because I thought that was odd. I was watching another creator one night, and they were people in there, the subs were saying they didn't think she killed herself on purpose. They thought her finger slipped or when the airbag went off that, and I'm like, no. And they even was watching the footage, and I'm like, I didn't say anything. I was just watching. I'm a silent watcher a lot of times. And well, actually, I think I was watching it. No, it was alive, but I got in there late, so I rewound and was fast speeding. But I'm like, no, the police said, she's got a gun and her fingers on there. And that was horrible to watch that footage. Dana, you can send me that case if you want to, and I'll maybe try to follow it if it's not too, because I'll tell you, any more of these kids' cases, and I'll go in and check I go in every once in a while and check, but I do have my messenger turned off because I can't. It's like, who calls at 1:30 in the morning? Sorry, that's my water bottle. Oh, yeah. I like her too. I'm subscribed to her, but oh, there's Lexi. Yeah, Lisa. I know. Was I, Dana? Yeah, I think that's when all that was going on with Sophie. And then I don't even know where that went. So I know this has been kind of boring, guys. I'm sorry. I was really nervous. It's been so long. And I haven't talked to anybody for so long. I kind of, you know, I kind of shut down. I kind of got depressed with everything going on with my mom and then I have been sick a lot. Jenica's and I've been trying to get together, and every time it's like, well, guess what? Thank you, Deb. Anybody have any other questions or something you want to talk about before I go? I wasn't that, I mean, I was nervous, but wasn't as, you know, being off that long and everything. I don't know though. You never know. Might surprise you guys. Talk about a case. I mean, like I might decide to come on and talk about a case, but I don't know if I don't know. I just have to see what's going on. I'll tell you what though. This year's been a tough year. You know, within what? A real short time span. We lost Michael Catt. Then Bruiser. And Bruiser and I had moved on past our stuff. We had some really good talks about the Lord. And I really enjoyed watching his videos, his political views. I really did. And then Ron. Yeah, it's tough. I've really missed you too, Hope. I've missed you all. I missed you all. So we'll just see how it goes. You know, and I may not always be able to schedule. I might just pop on. So hopefully my notifications work. Watch my community post too, because I'll put it on there. Yeah. Well, we're supposed to get some hail tonight, maybe. I was I was worried that it might stop while I was doing this and cut us off, but been lucky. Yeah, Lisa. They'll be out of school pretty soon, so they'll be wearing me out. They're getting so big. So big. I mean, my oldest is taller than me, and then his brother is as tall as me. And my granddaughter is up to my chin. I did too, Chris. I did too. And I loved his laugh. I remember one night I was laying in bed watching his video and I was like dozing off because I'd had my night meds and he started laughing and you know how he would laugh real hard and that and I mean and I just cracked up. I always loved the Bruiser's laugh. I pray for his wife and his kids because there's one thing I do know about that man is he loved his wife and his kids and he did love the Lord. Oh, really, Taff? Only 10 minutes? Well, that's not right. I'll see mine tomorrow. I'll pick Eli up and I'll see the others. Yes, Lisa, yes. Yeah. Somebody told me people were talking bad about Cat too. That makes me upset. But, nothing you can do about it. Oh, that's okay, Lake. Oh my goodness, that sounds good. You're always making something delicious. I'm gonna have you ship me some. Well, you're not that far from me. I'm gonna get some of your salsa one of these days. I've really missed you too, Lake. Any for you believers and prayer warriors in here, I'm gonna ask you to pray for my ex-daughter-in-law, please. That God would just break her heart. Oh, that'd be nice, Lake. Okay, guys, last chance. Thank you, guys. Yes, Kat. Ange, can you tell me why are people so willing to cross bridge if it was always illegal? Am I the only one who doesn't want to break law? Well, I think this is just my opinion. I don't know anything for fact, but I'm going to assume they just did. People just did because they didn't enforce it out there. That's what I think. I think it just wasn't enforced. Bring to Kansas. That's what I think, though, Lisa. I mean, even when they had that gate up there, and it said not to go, people still did. I was proud of it when they did it. Thanks, Chris. Uh, you just remind me, Lisa, of something. The Wi-Fi part made me think of. I canceled Netflix. They raised their prices. Then they come out with this big announcement that they lost subscribers, but they're going to raise their prices again because of password sharing. Well, they knew that all along. I mean, like my Netflix had, they always say who's watching, so it had my husband, then it had me, then it had my son, then it had two of my grandkids, and it was kids, on there, which I think the kids stuff even today is horrible. But anyway, so I mean, they kind of made it that way anyway. So they raised it again. They had already raised it to $17.99 without even telling me. It just billed one day. Like I was like, what? Then they came out with that announcement, and then they raised it to $19.99. And I'm like, oh no. I canceled it. Oh yeah, they tried it when I was canceling it. They were trying to give me deals. I'm like, no. I know. I gotta finish that. That's a good show, guys, if you haven't seen it. Or it's a series. It's about a cop. It's good. Did they? Lake? Hmm. Oh yes, I think I remember that. Well, I have that. I have Prime. I have Peacock. And I went to PureFlix. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to where I can get like so I can do away with cable, but I need our local news. So, but I want to make sure we can get all the channels that we watch, you know, because my mama. Yeah, yep, that's right, Kat. Oh, hi, Angel Bear. Love you too. I know you told me you were I'm going to be out with hubby. Well, it better be because that's for being a prime member. That's the whole count purpose. I'll cancel my whole thing. Well, I'll tell you, before long, we just won't, you know, we won't have anything. So we better get ready. Oh, really, Angel Bear? Okay, guys. Well, I want to thank you all for coming. I don't know when I'll be on next, but I promise it won't be 10 months. What, Cat? EMPs. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV per se, but I mean, I do have certain shows that I like. I mean, I love my Law and Order, Chicago PD. I mean, you guys would laugh that I cry on those shows sometimes. I'm such an emotional person. Oh, yes, yes, Kat, right. Okay, guys, good night. Thank you for coming. I missed you and I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Watch my community posts now. Okay, good night.